All right, guys. So, as I said earlier, this is Brittney. She's actually one of my former clients, and her story is really awesome. So, I'm very happy to have her here. And she's a busy mom. So, if all you busy moms out there who are looking for a great success story, this is one that you will want to listen to. So, as usual, introduction, Brittney, just tell us who you are, what you do, where you're from, and anything else that falls in that category.
Okay, so like you said, I'm a busy mom. I have a full-time job. I work for a pharmacy that actually makes pet medication. I'm a QA analyst there. My background is in biology, so I have a bachelor's degree in biology. I've been married for 9 years to a wonderful husband. We have two kids together. I have a son who's 8, a daughter who's 3. What else?
Where are you from?
New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey. I've lived here all my life, and South Jersey. So no hard Jersey accent. Just
Okay, so why did you start your fitness journey? What made you start?
So when I seen this question, I was thinking, because a lot of people not a lot of people, but quite a few people ask me this question. And it's always the same thing. Like, I don't know. It's just like kind of one day I kind of like, and this sounds kind of weird too, but like one day I just was like, let me weigh myself. Like I always knew I was overweight. Like my whole adult life, I've been overweight. So I knew I was overweight, but I just didn't always pay it a lot of mind. It wasn't something that was like always there in my face. But so I just weighed myself this one day and I seen like, I think it was 250. That's what I have like on Instagram and everything, but it could have been a little over, but it was definitely 250. And I'm like, I really need to do something about my weight. Like I really need to just try. So I had made this little sign. I don't think I ever shared this before, but I made this little sign and I put it over the scale and it had like my weight on it. And it was, I can't even remember what it said. I think it said like something like, you can do it, or like, you can do this. And so, yeah, that I just decided that day, like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try. So yeah, we always had a treadmill in our house, but it just was like a lot of people probably just like holding coats and whatever. Yeah, I cleared those coats off that next day. I'm like, my daughter was pretty young then too. She couldn't even walk. So I would put her in the little pack and play, put the TV on for my son. This was right after I got off of work and just got on that treadmill, started walking. Then I started noticing, the weight is coming off. I also like, I remember my mom, she always would tell me like, if you just, cut your meals in half, eat less. So I didn't have a lot of knowledge on like calorie tracking and all that at the time. So pretty much I knew what I ate before, how much I was eating, and I tried to eat less than that. So that's how I started, and walking. And so then I seen like, this is working. I'm actually losing weight. And that was like my biggest motivation right there, that it's actually working. So I just kept going then. So.
And how long ago was that you started?
So and I don't even remember the exact day that I started my weight loss journey. I don't know why I never I don't know why I didn't remember the day, but it was definitely in August 2019. And I remember like maybe like a week or two after I started my journey, we went to Disney World. So is that the one in Florida, Disney World or Disneyland?
Honestly, I don't even know. I don't know the difference. I don't know. It's just the location, right?
Well, I think there is like a little difference. One is like has all different countries in it. That's why it's world.
Yeah.
I think Disney World's the one in Florida, but that's where we went. We went to the one in Florida, and I can remember there, like since I had just started my weight loss journey, I was like, I'm gonna try to pick the best, food choices I can pick there, and it's really not that many. So I ate some salads, but I still ate. But I remember I didn't want anybody else to push my daughter's stroller because I'm like, I need to get some exercise in while I'm down here. So, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. But 2019, August. 2000, so
Okay.
it's been 2 years.
Yeah, I know. And how much weight have you lost in the past 2 years?
So it's been a total of 90 pounds.
Okay.
In the first year, I lost 80 pounds, and then two more after that, or 10 more after that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's. I guess the closer you get to your goal, the more of a struggle it becomes. But I'm kind of comfortable at this weight anyway, so I'd like switch gears into now. I want to really start building muscles. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
down to 165. I sit around maybe
Yeah.
163, 65.
Which is
Yeah,
a healthy weight for your height. And I've always
yeah,
told you that. So
yep, you did.
yeah. No need to drop any more weight.
Right.
So what did you besides the doing the walking and the treadmill and cutting your meals in half, what other things did you do in your fitness journey to help you get to where you are now?
So eventually I did get a Fitbit, which helped with tracking my exercise and tracking my calories too. So I did really get heavy into calorie tracking, reading nutrition labels. Wasn't so much doing tracking my macros. I didn't really start that until kind of, recently when I started with you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, before I was just doing calorie counting. So I would only eat a certain amount of calories per day. And that I tracked everything on with the Fitbit, with the app. It's actually really a really good tool to
Mm-hmm.
have. Um, I also, this treadmill, it does get pretty boring at times. So I did use YouTube workouts a lot. So I
Okay.
did Pop Sugar Fitness has really good workouts, like tons of different types of workouts. I'm not huge on like the dance workout because they have a lot of those, but I know a lot of people like those. Just I'm not a dancer, and I get frustrated if I'm looking like I'm just struggling. It's not a workout to me, but I'm just struggling trying to figure out what you're doing. So, but I did like they had kickboxing. I like those type of workouts, things like that. I did start weight training, but I didn't really do a lot of weight training in the beginning. I would carry weights when I would be on the treadmill. I would carry weights then, but they were only like, 2 to 5 pounds. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I really didn't start the weight training until November 2020. So yeah, that was a game changer for me too. And then I think about it now, like I wish I would have been weight training when I started. Then
Mm-hmm.
maybe I would have more muscle. I don't know, but everything happens for a reason. So
Yeah.
it
I
is what
mean,
it is.
I'm pretty sure you know that a lot of people think that you just should do cardio to lose weight, and
Right.
you should add
Yep.
some weights in there to help build the muscle because
Right.
you burn calories, but you also build muscle. So it's a two on
Right.
one special if you think about it
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
So
And then
what
you
is?
get
I'm sorry. Go
well,
ahead, Brittney.
because when you are as big as I was at 250, you're gonna have loose skin. So
Mm-hmm.
building the muscle helps you
It
have a
helps
more
with the
toned
skin.
appearance, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
than looking really loose or things like that. But sorry, go.
What is your the biggest lesson you learned while on your journey?
So the biggest lesson I learned, I would say, I really when I was 250, I really wasn't like keeping track of what I was eating or like how many calories were in the things that I was eating. So I think the biggest lesson I learned was that maybe you think that you're not eating that much and you might not be eating that much in quantity, but look at the calorie, look how high the calories are in the foods that you're eating. Like you're
Mm-hmm.
eating very unhealthy things. You may not be eating a lot of it, but the calories are adding up. So yeah, I think that I really started to just see like how much calories were in certain foods. Like I could say back when I was 250 pounds, I didn't realize a donut had 300 calories
Oh
in
my
it.
God.
Like,
It's funny that you're mentioning the donut because I saw your Instagram story today about the cake and then how you
yeah,
think you might still have the donut, but you don't feel
but I
guilty
didn't.
about it, which is
Yeah,
good.
yes,
Which
yes,
is good.
yes, yes.
Because you
You
know,
can
a lot
have
of
your
people,
donut.
yeah, because you know, a lot of people who eat carbs in general feel guilty about eating carbs once they
Right,
eat it, and then they feel like that they're back at square one when they're not.
right. Nope. Yeah, no. That I wanted to say too on here, like you can let me what was I about to say? Now I'm like, what was I gonna say? Can edit.
You're fine.
But but oh, okay. This is what I was gonna say. Um, if because I've had people come to me and say, like, as soon as they make like a mistake on their diet, they eat something they didn't want to eat, or they miss an exercise, they just feel like it's all over. I don't want to do it anymore. I give up. And it's like, man, if I did that, I would have never gotten to where I am today. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
there's been so many times where I probably ate way too many calories. I've eaten too many donuts, too many slices of cake. But it's just like, okay, it happened. Now we're gonna move forward and we're gonna do better tomorrow. We're gonna do
Mm-hmm.
our exercise still that we had planned. Like it's not over. It's not over just because you had a bad day or even a bad week. Like now we're in a new week. Why are you not exercising this week? Like there's
Yeah.
just it's no excuse to stop. I think we can have a bad day or a bad week, but we can't just totally give up. It's not going to work that way. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
What's another thing that a lot of people ask you often? Because I know you get tons of questions. Like when you used to do your lives and stuff, you used to get a ton of questions
Yeah.
and stuff. So what's another question that people ask you frequently about your weight loss journey?
I get a lot just, exactly what I ate. That's why I try to like post the things that I eat a lot. What
Mm-hmm.
what exercises do I do for my arms? I get that one a lot. um, yeah. So and then I'm like, I do a lot of different exercises for my arms, but really, I really think like my arms started to kind of tone up from the weights carrying out because my arms, I thought I started seeing like a little bit more toned appearance before I even started lifting weights. So I'm like, I think
Mm-hmm.
it was from just carrying the weights on the treadmill. Then when I started lifting weights, it started to develop a little bit more toned appearance. So trying to see how far I can go with these arms. Now I really want my legs to come on and like let's match these arms. Come on, legs. So, but oh my God, I talk about this all the time. I do not like leg day. I do not like leg day. My
Yeah,
trainer,
no.
she'd be killing me. We do box squats in there, and I just be about dead. But I'm making it, and I do see an improvement. So
That's
you know,
good. Well, I'm glad that you finally was able to do it in person. So I know me doing it
yeah,
online isn't the
yeah,
same as
it's
doing it in
harder.
person. This is hard.
Yeah,
But I'm
and
glad that
and then
you're doing
and
it
then
online.
they don't have the like I didn't have the weights at home either, so
Yeah, that you need
that
it. Yeah,
heavier.
because it's kind of hard.
Yeah,
So I mean,